Hey, let me tell you what actually changes the moment you hit play on the Eversolo T8. Music stops just being sound and starts feeling like presence in the room. This is for the kind of person who listens closely, the one who notices when tracks feel flat, when timing feels smeared, or when high-end gear still doesn't unlock the emotional heart of a recording. You've lived with systems that sort of deliver, and you know deep down that true detail and timing matter. Before anything else, check the current price and availability. Streamers with real hardware precision like this don't linger long once people hear what they do. You probably had a moment when something didn't feel right in your sound chain, a favorite song that should have moved you more, or a jazz track where instruments lacked air and space. That wasn't impatience. It was recognition of what good really sounds like. That awareness is what brought you here. The first time you actually stream with this unit, there's a clarity that arrives instead of just playing through speakers. Dual femtosecond clocks tighten timing so instruments don't just exist, they interact with each other in a way that feels intentional and true to the performance. The electrical isolation output means no haze, no bleed, no stray noise hiding detail you should be hearing. It's the difference between listening and truly experiencing music the way artists and engineers meant it. In real life, this changes your everyday listening. You cue up a favorite album and suddenly pick up texture and vocals you never noticed. You hear inner harmonics and drums that used to just thump. Ambient spaces in recordings feel like actual space. Streaming Tidal or Qobuz through this feels richer and fuller because the hardware isn't just passing bits, it's respecting them. Navigating your library with the remote becomes effortless too, no fumbling, no delay, just instant musical intent. And that ease changes how often you choose to listen, not just when you decide to. If you haven't checked the current price and stock yet, do that now. Streamers with high-grade clocks and isolated outputs tend to get noticed quickly, and waiting can mean paying more or missing out. You might think this isn't that different from other gear. That makes sense if you've only heard basic setups. But once you hear the separation, air, timing, and detail come together in a way that actually feels right, everything less starts to sound like a reminder of what you're missing. The surprise benefit isn't just quiet or noise floors, it's how engaging your music becomes, how much your system suddenly feels alive. Tracks feel tight and precise, detail feels present, and rich ambience feels spacious, not flat. Every performance feels intentional, daily listening feels emotionally engaging. It's a premium unit that demands quality partners once you hear it. Lesser gear feels limiting eventually. The comparison loop stops because you keep circling back to what feels right, the sound that finally matches your expectations. Don't let this be the upgrade you think about later and regret delaying. Prices shift, stock changes, and hesitation almost always costs more than you expect. If you're ready to stop settling for just music and actually feel every note with clarity and intention, check the current price on the Eversolo T8 and make the call. The first time you hit play and hear the difference, you'll know you made the right choice.